let's get started with some back floating today. Everybody has lots of questions about back floating. I can't back float. How do you back float? I go under the water. I'm not a floater. I'm a sinker. There's lots of trying around back floating. One of the biggest things is that people have this idea that back floating is supposed to look like this. All right. So you've got your person, kind of all you can see is my little nose sticking out right here. And these down here are the toes, right? We think like this is how it is. We have a body like this and our head is out. This is my nose being up for that back float. So that is the idea that we are supposed to be parallel to the surface of the water. This causes so much pain and anguish and upset and emotional upheaval in the water having this belief. Let me tell you, there's just a lot of failure because this is the belief of what I'm supposed to look like on my back. And it simply is not true. A back float for most people look more like this, that your body is drooping down. Very normal, okay? This is very normal. What I do want to focus on this particular video though is something for you to consider, this idea of being parallel to the surface of the water. There is a place that you do want to think about being parallel to the surface of the water, and it actually is just your face. Is my face parallel to the surface of the water? Now, right now, if I was in the water, because I'm in a vertical position, the parallel would run this way. Well, what I mean is that you want this part, there's a line right here that goes along the side of your face. If you're looking up at the sky, you want that line to be parallel. So if you want to focus on, if you really are stuck on this idea that my body should be parallel, if you float, some people don't float, and that's fine, it's another conversation, but if you do float, what you do want to focus on of being parallel is where the surface of the water hits the side of your face. Again, when you're looking up in a back float and looking at the sky. If I'm looking towards my toes, it's not going to be parallel on the surface of my face. Or if I am reaching and I'm hyperextending my chin, I'm going beyond having it be parallel. I want my head to be flat with the surface of the water, not reaching or bending in either one of these extended positions. Kind of like as I'm just standing here now, my head is in alignment with my body. If your body is droopy in the back float, that's totally fine. You might be looking up and having a neck extension, but this line here, the nose is pointing straight up, not arching back, not tucking down. So if you're really tied to this belief, I'm supposed to be parallel to the surface of the water, just think about the face part. Let go of the rest of the body. That gets taken care of with other things, but it is not pertinent to floating. And with other things, there are ways that you can change the angles of your body, but going back to this idea of your face should be parallel to the surface of the water, that if the angle of your body is changing, so must your neck to maintain this parallel place that your face is and the surface of the water. Now, why am I so excited about your head being parallel to the surface of the water? I'm so excited about this because it is a very clear illustration of how there are so many thoughts that we have that just are not useful and they are not helpful for you meeting what you want in your life, to meet your dreams and your goals. There are these thoughts that we get that we don't know where they come from, but we have them. Thoughts, beliefs, things that we latch onto for whatever reason, whoever gave them to us, even maybe some expert that might have given them to you. Without those things being tested, we don't really know how they work, right? This is your job to become the expert, to become the expert in your body. You need to find out how your body works, how being in action works for you. This is what we are all about, is to create those wildest dreams, to take you to your dreams. That is what I'm so excited about. I don't care if you float or don't float, or if you're parallel or not parallel. I want you to be able to be in the action of finding out for yourself, for making you the expert of you, not just consuming the information I give you, but really getting out out and taking action in your life, figuring it out for you. So that is what we hope to see you over in the coaching. Come over and get coached. Get life coaching, get coached in swim coaching, whatever you need to actually be in action, creating your dreams in your life. Not just thinking about them, not just wondering, not just building up the experts information. Let's see how you can be the one to get in charge and to actually find out how for yourself. We have the formula, we have the information. Love to see you over. Pick up the free mini lookie course so you can really start to pull apart how can you be in action in your life today. All right, I'll see you over there. Get in action now.